Is your safety off and are you ready to party?
Fighter ready.
Ready. Pull.
Versus mode. Clay versus Shotgun. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. You're on fire!
Damn.
Good combo.
Good job.
Welcome to another episode of Your Favorite Libertarian. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite shotgun, the Mossberg 930 Jam Pro Series Tactical Class. We have got a ton of shooting footage. We'll also go over specs, pros and cons, story time, and final thoughts. Are you ready for some shotguns? This particular variation of the Jam Pro Series Tactical Class is the 22-inch barreled model. It has an overall length of 42.5 inches, a capacity of 8+1, a weight of 7.75 pounds, 3-inch chamber, and a fiber optic front sight. This comes with 3 AccuChokes, a full, a modified, and an improved cylinder, and is drilled and tapped for those of you who want to add a pick rail and some type of red dot. Pros and cons. First, let's start with cons so that we can end on a positive note. It's not the longest model of the Jam Pro series, meaning you are going to lose a little bit of velocity and capacity. If you want to go full 3-gun, this one's probably not the one that you'll want to go with. But if you want a nice balance of capacity and wieldiness inside structures, this might be the one for you. It is a pain to take apart. I don't know, as far as comparisons go between other semi-auto shotguns, how much worse or better it is to take apart and put back together, but coming from pumps and brake actions, this is a bit more complex than I'm used to. If you want a great video on how to take it apart and put it back together, Jerry Michalek, not ironically, has a great video on that. He did design it after all, so he should know how to take it apart and put it back together. Lastly, and this one is not even fair, it's not an AR-15. It's not going to have as much capacity, it's not going to be as light or as easy to maneuver, it's not going to have as much range, and it's going to take a lot longer to load, and you'll probably have to reload it a lot more.
Alright, today I'll be shooting the Jam Pro Series 930 Tactical Class. I do 4 report pair. We'll see how we do.
Shooter ready.
Ready? Pull! Alright, so far so good.
And now for the pros. Buckle up because there's a lot of them. Now I know I talked about the capacity being a con in the con section, but for a shotgun, it actually has fantastic capacity. 8+1 is pretty good. The gas piston system in this shotgun makes it very soft shooting and very reliable. And between the light trigger pull and how soft it shoots, you can shoot it very fast. It also features an enhanced bolt release button as well as a knurled charging handle, which are really great for having sweaty, wet, bloody, muddy hands and still being able to actuate the controls. Let's not forget one of the most important things. It looks cool. Also, if you need to download it for any reason, it's very easy to do that as well. Just push up on the lifting gate, push down on the bolt release, and you can take those shells out one by one without any issues. It's relatively light for what it is, and the safety is very intuitive. Most of the safeties on the Mossbergs, besides the Mavericks, are really easy to use and ambidextrous. Push forward towards your enemy to turn the safety off, pull back towards yourself to turn the safety on. I personally also don't think there's any upgrades needed to make this a really good shotgun, and it says tactical on the side, so +5 speed and agility, I think. The last pro I think bears a lot of mentioning is the price. These are very affordable, semi-auto, very capable shotguns. At the time that I received this as a gift, and I'll elaborate a little bit on that during story time. So I'm not sure exactly how much this exact shotgun cost, but I know at the time that I received it, they were going for $600, in some cases a little bit less. At the filming of this video, you can find them anywhere from mid-7s to low 8s.
What are your thoughts on this shotgun here?
It's pretty good quality.
I think it's pretty cool.
It's pretty durable. I don't think you can break it.
There you go. I don't know. That's really. It's really slick, man. The trigger pull on it is super light.
Yeah, loading it too is a breeze. You know, there's no push on it.
So for a race gun, I can imagine it'd be great.
I bet you it runs through 9 shells.
I bet you it runs through 9 shells, no problem.
It
man.
probably can shoot pretty fast.
Yeah.
Really fast too. It's sweet, man.
Final thoughts. This shotgun for me, besides having all that sentimental value, I think is a really good mixture and kind of the sweet spot for price point, functionality, reliability, capacity, but also not being too obnoxiously long, being a decent weight, and just being a ton of fun. If you are in the market for a semi-auto shotgun, it's pretty hard to beat for the price point. This. Well, that's going to do it for me and the Mossberg 930 JM Pro Series Tactical Class. If you like this video, feel free to like, comment in the comment section below with your comments while you're commenting in that section. That's where you do it. And if you want to spread the message of shotgun fun throughout the internet, share it with your closest million friends. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can be notified every time I come up with a new super cool video. If you would like to give me money for no reason at all other than to fuel my gear and gun purchases, maybe even some ammunition if I get lucky,
Demonetization!
check out my Patreon in the description below. Big shout out to my shotgunners out there, my shotgun models in the video. Couldn't have done it without you. Thanks for modeling. Thanks for testing it out with me. And thanks for the memories. Thank you to all of you who are watching this video. And as always, stay free and God bless.
Okay, shooter ready.
Ready. Oh.
Beautiful.
Did you get that?
Yeah!
All right.
Snuggle up, boys and girls. It's story time. First, let me start off by saying I enjoy shooting shotguns. I used to be on a skeet and trap team in high school, and my first job ever was a trapper at a conservation association in sporting clays. So you'd walk people through the woods with shotguns, and back then you actually had to take the machine, pull it back under spring tension, and then put the clays on and actually pull it. That's where the term pull comes from when you're doing any of those type of shotgun sports. I say all that to say I had always really enjoyed shooting shotguns in the sporting capacity, but never really thought of them for any type of tactical applications. As I got older, turned 21, got my CPL, started carrying concealed, getting into more of a self-defense, home defense, defense of others mindset, and taking other classes, I was turned on to a class called Foundation Shotgun. And if you've seen my channel at all, you've probably seen reviews on MDFI classes that I've taken. They have amazing instructors. I can't speak of them highly enough, but I, at the time, did not have this shotgun and had signed up for a Foundation Shotgun class. What I did have was a side-by-side double-barrel shotgun. That's right, we're talking Elmer Fudd hunting Bugs Bunny style. I was really excited to run it in the class, and the instructors were really excited to see me try, but there was only one problem. This particular shotgun was my grandpa's. He was a World War II vet and also lived in Detroit during the Detroit riots. So it's safe to say that he owned a few guns, and he also liked to stage them throughout the house in various places. The problem was the shotgun that he had was super long. So in order for him to be able to get it to fit in one of his hiding spots, he cut down the barrel. That did a few things to the barrel harmonics. The two barrels from shooting when he shot it separated a little bit, so he J&B welded them back together. So that was a bit of a concern. And then also the patterning of the shotgun was way up and to the left when I test fired it before I took the class, because I wanted to make sure everything was going to be okay with it. It wasn't going to blow up or anything, and it was also going to be safe, as I was going to be shooting not just by myself in the woods, but next to people on the left and to the right of me. So I wanted to make sure I was shooting straight. I wasn't going to be shooting someone else's target, and it wasn't going to blow up. So there I was, an ornery alligator, because I had all them teeth and no toothbrush. Or should I say I had a shotgun class that I had signed up for, but no shotgun. Well, it was safe to say I was in the market for a shotgun. I didn't particularly have anything budgeted to buy a shotgun, but I wanted to do some research. So I got on the internets and I started watching some YouTube videos, I read some articles, etc., and also asked the sage wisdom of my shotgun aficionado, the person who got me into shooting shotguns in the first place, and has been shooting shotguns far longer than I have. We started talking, I was like, I'm thinking about maybe this JM Pro Series. I really want to get into semi-autos, been into pumps for a while. I think this would be cool. What do you think? I'm thinking maybe a 22-inch barrel. And just talking to him about it, getting some advice from him. And meanwhile, Christmas was just around the corner. Foreshadowing? Possibly. So picture this. Christmas morning. My sons are scampering down the stairs. Happy birthday, Jesus! They go downstairs, they see the presents. Oh, Santa came! And they open up the presents, and there's paper flying everywhere. And, Christmas music's playing, and we're all like, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to you! Merry Christmas to you! Hugs. And then everything subsides. It's just a post-apocalyptic room full of wrapping paper and open boxes of things. And then my wife goes upstairs. She comes back downstairs, and she has this long rectangular prism that's wrapped up in wrapping paper. And she said, there's just one more present for you. And I said, that's weird. What could this rectangular, elongated box be? I'm not saying this to be facetious. I legitimately had no idea what this was. And you'd think me being a gun guy, I'd be like, oh yeah, super long box. It's probably a gun. I had no idea. Apparently, she had talked to my best friend and said, hey, so I know he's been looking into getting a shotgun and he's got a shotgun class coming up. Do you have any ideas? Do you know what he wants? She got the information from him. She went to the store with my sons. They ordered it. They got the exact one that I wanted, which is one that it is a Christmas miracle because I'm super, super picky, especially when it comes to gun stuff. Got the exact model that I wanted with the intel from my buddy. Picked it up, brought it home, wrapped it, hid it somehow, this ginormous box, and then was able to legitimately surprise me Christmas morning. That's why I was like, it didn't even compute that it was a gun in a box. It was kind of like, you remember Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka, the one with Gene Wilder, the good one, where he's opening up the Wonka bar and it's got the golden ticket in it, and it's like, doo-doo. It was like that when I was opening the box. I started opening it up and I was like, this is a cardboard box, okay. And then I opened it a little bit more and I was like, oh, this is a little curved shape, and it says there's an M, Mossberg, and I was like, this is a shotgun. I opened it the rest of the way. And are you guys old enough to remember in the 90s when there was that commercial for LA Lights, the shoes, they lit up? And the kid got them for Christmas, and it was like, ha 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 ha. It's like slow motion. He's ripping the wrapping paper, and then he holds them up in the air and goes, yeah! It was kind of like that when I opened the shotgun up. And I'll try to put it in this video if I can figure out how to do a picture in a video. I should know how to do that having a YouTube channel, but if it works, here's me with the stupid grin on my face because I'm so just like elated that I got this shotgun for Christmas from my awesome wife. And I'm just like, is this real life? Like, one, I'm married to my wife, which is insane to me. Guys, I'm married way up. And then she buys me this shotgun. Like, dude, talk about one, having an amazing wife. Speaking of keepers, this shotgun, also a keeper. I'm never getting rid of this shotgun. This shotgun is my favorite shotgun, and I think I've done a good job of illustrating why in this video. But yeah, that is the story. Moral of the story is my wife is incredible. I took my Jam Pro Series tactical class to the class, and it ran great. The rest, of course, is history. If you liked story time, let me know in the comment section below. If you never want me to tell a story again, let me know in the comment section below.